Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. In this one we are taking another quick look at Xpeng stock. So of course a lot has kind of happened in the movement of Xpeng stock over the past 5 days. We are back in the green. I mean, it's not by too much, but you know, looking from the lows of the week, we can see that we are up quite significantly. Let's get a percentage on that. It's 17%. A similar story can be said with Neo stock is also up, and things are maybe just maybe starting to look good for this stock. So of course Xpeng, if we are going out to the 6-month chart, as you guys will know, it shot up a lot in the past year, obviously 2020 that is, after its IPO in the same year. We saw highs of about $75, a little bit lower according to Google at 72, but you know, around that point. And you know, ever since then we saw this big sell-off. It was a very steep sell-off indeed. It was almost 40%, so you can see it's very steep, and the main reason for that was due to the potential ban of a lot of Chinese stocks on the American stock market. And of course you guys already know that's going to have a huge effect, because a lot of people, or if not all people, and the majority of companies do trade on this New York Stock Exchange or the Nasdaq. And of course with this company being listed on there, if they were to get banned, it would hurt them a lot. Now fortunately it is looking like that may not happen, because you know, there are a lot of different factors why, but my personal view is that it won't happen, because I think it's in this company's best interest to not get banned. So I'm not really going to be talking about that one too much. I just don't think it will happen, but you know, if it does happen, that's a completely different story. But please do keep that, you know, in your mind. That is a possibility, even though it is unlikely in my personal view. But yeah, before we do start the video, a few things that I do want to say. One, I am not a financial advisor, so please do remember that. Two, everything which I'm about to say is just my opinion. There's no guarantee that it will come true. And of course, three, I would massively appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. It will help us out massively. So yeah, just looking at this stock and how we have been going over the past, you know, 5 days, things are looking good, and honestly I think we are in about a decent time for this to be happening. You know, it's the start of 2020 and the stock is starting to pick up. Sorry, did I just say 2020? I meant 2021. Yeah, that time really did fly, didn't it? But yeah, looking at this one though, from the lows that we have been seeing, I think it's honestly quite reasonable. Over the past month we've been seeing a lot of volatility. The low point of the month was at 38.01, and we have fortunately been up since then. Of course that is a growth which I was just mentioning, and things are looking good for the stock overall. Now going into 2021, I personally believe more positive things are to come. If we do have a quick look at Xpeng stock from that high point, like I said, and from where we've been falling, we've seen a lot of days, a lot of consecutive days of fall. And of course recently we have only just started to see this increase start to pop up. Now like I said, it's only a 17% increase. It's not huge, but I think we are definitely getting back to some growth in this stock for January, which is nice to see. It's very good to see. Now overall, do I think this stock is a buy? In my personal opinion, it's not the type of stock that I would buy anymore, simply because, you know, we've lost quite a lot of money on this one. And I do know that the company is very aggressive in a good way, in the sense they're going to be making a lot of money in the future. So, you know, it's questionable. It's definitely not the type of stock that I would buy, but is it a buy? Maybe it is, honestly. It's not a bad company, and if you do have faith in the stock to hold out for a few years, there's definitely a lot of potential in these electric car companies. Now, of course, look at the price targets for the next year and for the next few weeks specifically, because a lot can happen in the next year, so we're just going to say the next few weeks and days. I think we should definitely see some more growth, and I think if we can break past this point here, you know, or at least around that point, and break past, it would be looking quite decent. I think we're definitely safe to say, you know, the stock is going to see growth if we can get past that point. Personally, I do believe that should happen. I would definitely like that to happen over the next weeks or so, because I do believe that this is a good company, and I do like the stock, even though I'm personally not invested in it. So yeah, overall verdict, I do believe this is a good company. I think what they are doing is good. I like the products. I like the company in the sense that they are growing pretty quickly. I like how the CEO is aggressive on marketing. I like the expansion plans for the future. And you know, you could be asking yourself, is this a perfect buy now? So of course, I'm going to leave you with that question. If it sounds so good, and if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.